Welcome to the channel. Hello. Well, today we are going to investigate Causewayhead. Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Right, today we're going to Tesco. I'm going to Tesco. You're not going to Tesco. I'm going to have a walk down Causewayhead, and I'm going to have a look at these bike lanes and see how they work. The only thing is the universities are shut at the moment, so it's not like we're really going to get. It'd be better if the university was open, unless they're all working from home with their laptops. Which is a modern way of doing stuff. So we're now entering Burghmuir Road. We're going to be going straight on, still on Burghmuir Road, through the Craigs Roundabout. Right, so the latest, I'm still a wee bit miffed about being called a pedo yesterday. It's quite abusive. Not very nice, really. But apart from that, I've been busy. Tried to get on with stuff. Wow, what the hell? Oh, is the lane change bingo going on here? What the hell's going on? Spot of lane change bingo with the MG. Or I've just forgotten. Well, that bit's open to the right where the railway line is. You can go in and drive in circles in there. I'm actually in the wrong lane for going to Tesco. It doesn't have to be Tesco, because it's Causewayhead Road I'm going to, so maybe I could park down by Baines. Would that be a better idea? Maybe. That might be a better idea, park down by Baines. I think we'll try that. That makes it a bit closer, eh? I can go into Tesco later. Get this walk over and done with. I'm doing 107 miles per hour. The fucking thing keeps dropping, dude. That holder thing. Did I just do it? It did. Right. Well, maybe it's good time we bought some new ones. Sure, it's dropping down. I'll spend more time looking at that than I do the actual road. Oh, wait a minute, I'm in the wrong lane if I'm going to... Yeah, you are really. Well, we could do a go around. Shall we do a go around? Yes. Let's do a go around. See that? Well, I could have walked over there. Oh, wait a minute, you can't. There's no lane on there. Oh, is it the other side of the pavement? Did you enjoy that? I feel a bit dizzy. So we've got quite a lot of traffic. Is it safe to leave the car here? Yes, it is. The reason it is because there's nothing in it worth nicking. The only thing that's worth nicking is going to be coming with me, which is my bag. So we're turning right. Oh, we've got, that's fun, that's hilarious. We'll end up right behind that MG again. That's so funny. We went round circles and landed up beside the MG. That's so funny. Right, where are we going to park? Down here. Is that a space further down there? Oh, we're going beside this. Such a... in there. So I'm going to... Gonna get. I wonder if you know. I might take my coat with me. It looks like it might rain. Actually. So keep you waiting. Right, do not drop this in the River Forth. Do not. Do not. Oh. Sometimes you've just got to So here we are at, oh look how close the bumper is. That's a sign off in that the coil springs are not springy. That's what that kind of means, like. Here we are in historical Scotland, Stirling. You would think, no, don't, oh! A BMW, what the hell's this? See the things you see when you go for these roads? Right, see, this is Yes, Y-E-S, Your Equipment Solutions. So this old bridge, you see Old Bridge here. I was actually tempted to walk over the other bridge, and that way we could have viewed this one. That noise of bike brakes. See? See that? And then there's that, that's a new bridge there. And that's the customs roundabout. And good. It's actually quite bloody dangerous going about here. That's the thing about this shit, this fucking cycling crap. There's a small minority of people are wanting this. Well, I didn't even realise there was that bit down there. I didn't know about that. That's quite nice. Yeah, I mean, this bridge looks old. And there's Wallace Monument there. Oh, there it is. Like it kind of this thing's, oh shit, see there it is there. There's Stirling Castle up there. The River Forth. Doesn't it look wonderful? A little wee whirl pool things. Look at these turrets. Wow. Jeez, don't want to drop the phone down there. Yeah, so there's a lot of things happening in our country that the vast majority of people don't want. or they don't really understand, you know, the implications of a lot of it. Net zero, for example, that's fenced off. No, what the hell that's fenced off for? The net zero thing. It's alright saying that until you actually realise that you're going to have to pay for it, how much it's going to cost, and all the rest of it. Wow. Amazon. Ah, right, so do we go this way? Aye. That's I don't know what that fenced off bit's for. Yeah. I get the feeling I'm a foreigner here. I'm the only one that's remotely from this area. And there's another bit there. What's that for? I don't know. What is that? What are they planning? I don't like anything that the current system does. Pretty much, I'm not going to like it because it's going to be woke. And the irony is, well, theoretically, I would fit into that demographic, but the reality is, I don't agree with any of it. I don't actually agree with transgender stuff either. That's a lot of nonsense. You know, so I can't find kind of sanctuary on these nutters, because despite the fact that what happened to me and everything, but I'm not part of that. I don't agree with it. I think it's the majority of everything's wrong that they're saying and doing. I still think you've got a right to be yourself, and you do pretty much what you want, but it doesn't mean to say that all these things sometimes they talk about are a good idea. It doesn't mean that at all. You know, oh, is that? Why the hell's that? Green. It's fucking green. So, pretty much most of it I don't like. You know, like immigration policies. Do they even have any? Basically, everything seems to be geared up to destroy hard-working people, men, normally. That's what it's all set out to do. See, the design on that's quite nice. It's got for a modern building, that's not something you'd expect because it would cost more money. A rugby club, if you get what I'm saying. So this is a railway bridge. Yeah. I don't know which one that is. Is that got Alloa or something? That one. Stirling Rugby. So, where did I park the car? Oh, so this is what the hell's this? Still not finished. So this is the bike lanes, right? So we're walking along the bike lane. So we've just started. We'll walk right along, and we'll count the number of bikes. I've met a few bikes on that bridge, it has to be said. When I came over, when I came over the that way. So she's that woman like fucking mad. She gave me, well, I know it's the evil eye or just a normal facial expression. She's definitely a lesbian. So that's 20. They're obviously looking to stay somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. As long as they stay away from me, I'll be happy. So, I suppose a lot of things I say on my channel are, I mean, I'm not trying to please anyone, or if I can get away with saying things, I will. I believe in free speech. Some of the things I say are unkind. I admit that. I think they're funny, but they're probably a bit crude. You know, I think so the sort of thing is, I'm not trying to fit in with you. You've got to fit in with me. If I can get away with it, I'll say things. But I know there's some things I probably won't be able to talk about, I believe. So I'm going to tell you what they are. No, you cannot tell people what they are. You're not allowed to talk about them. You're not even allowed to say that you can't talk about them. Yeah, dumpling. So this is, I think it's, I don't know what time it is. It must be about 4:30, 4:45. I'll check the time when I get to the end. What I'm planning in here, I'm going to video to the end, right? And so there's the, I think it's two-way bike lanes, and well, it was until there. So I'm going to step on here. I'm walking in the bike lane. So if you live in that house there, I don't suppose it's a big problem for them, is it? Getting out there, getting across. I'm certainly sort of glad that I didn't move down here. I could have done. Oh, there's a bike! We got a bike in the bike lane! Yes! So we'll stop at the bus stop. Oh yeah, a bike. That's worth £1 billion for him, wasn't it? Or trillion. It looks like university lecturer. Oh, so we've proved it, that people are using the bike lane. That is, there's me. I'm standing right here. This is a bus stop, right? And what the hell is this bit here? It's like a zebra crossing that's lost the will to live. Oh, aye, right, so the bikes have to stop. But you don't have to put that on the road because obviously the bus is going to be there. And if you're getting out to get on a bus and there's no bus there, then you shouldn't be getting out to get on a bus. But what happens if you, like, imagine there's a bus? Then that's a different thing. There's like man in his garden. I thought he was a gnome at first. See, I'm really cheeky. I am. See, these properties are nice, aren't they? So this would have been the road. So what they're actually trying to do is, well, along the global elitists, they're trying to stop us from driving. So it's ironic that a lot of people are claim to be against religion. Buchanan Drive. That's a no-through road. One of the reasons I've come here actually is I was in a bit of an argument on Facebook, and I pointed out that the 20 mph speed limits have been implemented illegally, and there's a lot of, they just weren't listening to me. And there's a guy actually proved what I was saying was right, more or less, because he did research. And Burghmuir Muse, what a fucking pretentious fucking name for a. But I mean, I wouldn't buy that because of that. Burghmuir Muse. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, no, I'm not moving there. So we got a red light here. Aye. The 20 mph speed limits are not actually speed limits. So the police have said, and this is the Chief Constable said, that they are not going to prosecute you. Say like you're doing 24 or 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Well, we'll press this button, see what happens. It's all new. Do the bikes have to stop as well? watching me, watching me, watching me, watching you, watching me, watching you, watching you, watch the Audi. The 20 zone. See if a bike's coming and try to run me down, I'm going to go absolutely nuts. So that light's going green. I could have walked across. Oh, what's this? I've got bike. Oh, they've got traffic lights for the bikes. I bet they don't give a shit about them, do they? Huh? Fuck, how long's this? Ah, right, we're on. We're going. So that's the 20 zone in there. Right, so the 20 zone is, to my road, is fake. So what happened is they couldn't get it done properly through the legal process, as in through the appropriate legislation that's been put in place. So they cheated. And I'm talking about the Scottish Government. I'm not, of course, talking about the English, well, the British Government, the English country of association. Obviously the laws are slightly different down there. But what actually happened was they've got a different way of fining people. It's like a civil matter, so it's not actually a criminal matter as such. But in Scotland, you will not get fined for doing. Look at this guy. It's awkward for this guy. He's got to deliver something here. I mean, he's got to stop there because he's doing something. Or if he's working in the houses, if he's a builder or something, he's got to actually go in them. But then again, there's no lines there, so it's doing the right thing, really. Yeah, so the 20 miles per hour speed limits are not 20 miles per hour speed limits. So you could probably argue and get off with speeding, say doing 39 or 50 or something, because you could claim that these speed limits are unlawful. Therefore, you know, so I would hope somebody will do that, but it's not going to be me because I don't really speed that much. Well, certainly not in towns and cities. So that's what people are mumping about. Look, you've got these sleeping policeman things up there, right? I mean, it's not like you could really go down there at 60 mile an hour, is it, when you've got them fucking things? It looks like there's two of them. Castle Road. What we really need is some kind of... so that... I know it's Rishi Sunak is pulling back on his net zero nonsense, and he knows, because 70 or 80% of people don't want it. So he wants to get voted back in next year, so he's pulling back on it. The problem that I've got is it's probably pretty certain he'll renege on that if he gets back in. I don't really like any of the politicians. You know, I think they're all useless, they're all traitors, as far as I'm concerned. So here's the co-op. They're all traitors, and they should be stopped. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I like walking around and, you know, I don't want to be run down. Things have got to be proportionate. So, you know, I think the reason that these 20 miles per speed limits are wrong is because they haven't been lawfully implemented. So what does that tell you about them then? You know? I can't believe how that bike lane thing, I thought it was further than that. Or maybe it's up here as well. My plan is to walk right up to this roundabout. But I'm starting to really... You obviously know my opinions on it. I don't like it. I don't like the 20 miles per speed limits. I don't like the net zero shit. I don't agree with it. I think it's all wrong. I'm not being very balanced here, am I? Well, why should I? I said it was my channel. So, it seems like an awful waste of money. So it shows you that they actually don't care about poor people in this country. The politicians couldn't give a flying shite about them, and that's a fact. I don't think anybody can really argue about that. They do not care about them. Because if they did, when I usually try and solve problems that I've got in a kind of logical way, you know, like 51 bus. Do what's most important first. But all they're doing is doing the net zero crap, Mark 3 Mondeo, and Stevens Bakers. That's what they're doing. So this bit here, they've narrowed the road down, put a zebra crossing in. I actually might go back up Wallace Monument, so I haven't been up there for years. But I don't want to pay, I'll need to climb up the outside there. So yeah, as we've come to the conclusion, how many bikes have we seen? One or something? Some old fart and some old bloody university guy. Well, what's happened to men in this country is that they're scared to say anything to anyone, so they just plod along waiting for their pensions. You know, they don't have any balls or any... Well, I don't have any balls, quite literally, but... So... Quite a nice seat. What's that one called? Easter Cornton Road. Yeah. Easter Cornton Road. Well, I have quite a bit of room where I can voice my opinions due to my circumstances. And it's quite a handy thing to be able to do. Is, you know, to a certain extent. I mean, obviously, let's say I'm an artist, for example, so I'm a professional artist. Now, I wouldn't not be allowed, say like I applied somewhere, just about anywhere, the university or anything government run or in the system, they found out my opinions. Well, I've been saying I would get, I'd get cancelled. So I kind of know that. So I just kind of don't bother. I'll do my own thing. You know, I don't want to. I don't need to. I don't want to get involved with that shit. I'm standing by my principles. Ah, what's this shit? Pedestrians. What the fuck's this? Oh, that's a cycle thing. Probably get run down here, won't I? University of Stirling, temporary park, return. What a bollocks. I went to University of Stirling, by the way. Look at that. Look at that shite. So, I'm not exactly sure why they've got that bit there. Oh, look at that thing. What is it? It's like a plane or something. Oh. Burghmuir brothers. I'm surprised they don't cancel them. But I find out they were white or something. Nice bin. The Burghmuir brothers. invented jumbo jet. So here we are at where we are, and we're at where we are, and the reason is the William Wallace. Well, that's a good name for the pub when it's here, really, isn't it? Let's not argue about that. Cyclist. That's 2 cyclists we've seen. I didn't know if he actually used the bike lane. So what we're going to do is we'll find somebody on a push bike that isn't using the bike lane. We're going to thrash them with a stick. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a look at this roundabout and see what like it is. See if it's any good. Right. Because I can do... it's got on them freaking slate things. Oh, holly bushes. Quite nice. These plants look nice. Heather. Invest in Stirling, yeah. Cone. That's about as far in as it can get because it's holly. It's really nice actually. It's actually very nice. I really like it. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful. So we got up there. What we need to do is get a photograph. Because I think what I'll do, it'd be great if someone started shouting at me, because then I can tell them to fuck off. I'm trying to get the header in as well, but the problem is that right, well, I think I'm going to end this video now and start a new one and walk down the other side. That way it won't be so long. It'll be quite an interesting place to start a video, wouldn't it? This would be upsetting NIMBYs as well. Remember, I'm a winner all the time with this. Because if anybody tries to stop me, then that'll be great footage. You know? Right, so from the Wallace Monument, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And there's a cactus. Bye.